Hey guys, welcome to my yoga channel. Today I have a short and sweet class that will be focusing on showing the back, shoulders and neck some much needed love. This is a perfect class to kickstart your day and open yourself out to the world. Alternatively, it's a really nice class to unwind after a long day and relieve some of the tensions that have possibly built up throughout your day. So without further ado, let's get started. I'll meet you on the mat. So let's get started. I want you to come into a tabletop position on your mat. So knees underneath of hips and hands underneath of shoulders. And we will start to sync our movement with our breath. As you inhale, I want you to drop your belly towards the mat, lift the tailbone, lift the chin. And as you exhale, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin, and glide back into a child's pose, sitting back on your heels. Inhale, lift back up, tailbone towards the sky, broaden the chest. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, sit back, child's pose. Keep going now at your own pace. Inhale, back bend, and exhale, sit back on your heels. Inhale, last time, little back bend, tailbone towards the sky. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin, glide back to your heels. Inhale, come back up to tabletop. Press into your left hand. As you inhale, I want you to pick the right hand up and reach your right fingers towards the sky. As you exhale, I want you to swim that right hand underneath and through your left arm, reaching your right fingers towards the left wall. Inhale and reach your right fingers back up to the sky. Continue like this, swimming the right fingers through, and inhale, reach them back towards the sky. Last time here, swim it through, and this time lower your shoulder to the mat and take a moment here. Feel the stretch in your shoulder and then press back up to tabletop. We'll do the other side. So press into your right hand, pick the left hand up and reach it up towards the sky. Inhale and exhale, swim the left hand through the right, reaching your left fingers towards the right side of the room. Inhale, twist and reach your left fingers towards the sky. And exhale, once again, dive. Swim the left fingers towards the right side of the room. Continue now, 2 more times. Reach up, exhale, swim it through. Last time, reach it up, and exhale, swim it through. This time, bring your weight onto your shoulder, feel the stretch, and press back up to tabletop. Very good. From here, we're going to come into a plank pose. So pressing into your hands, we're going to step back onto the balls of our feet. I want you to push through the upper middle back, reach it towards the sky. We'll hold it for 3, 2, 1. Drop to your knees and lower down to the mat. We'll take some dynamic cobra poses here, working on strengthening the back muscles. So press the tops of your feet into the mat. Bring your hands underneath of your shoulders. Bring your forehead to the mat. Gently press your pubic bone into the mat. And as you inhale, peel your chest up for a little cobra. Exhale, lower down, forehead to the mat. Inhale, peel the chest up, really work those back muscles. And exhale, lower back down. Inhale, last time. Engage those back muscles, lift up, cobra pose. And exhale, lower back down. From here, I want you to slide your hands forward and bring your elbows underneath of your shoulders. Press your chest through the shoulders, broadening across the collarbone for Sphinx pose. Take a moment here. If you want to take this pose a step further, take your left hand and spin it in towards your right elbow. Lift your right heel towards your bum and reach back with your right hand and grab your foot. If you want to stay right here, you may, or push your heel towards your glute and get that nice quad stretch. You can spin your fingertips forward and hold it here. We'll take one more breath, so deep inhale and exhale. Release that foot back to the mat. Bring your elbow back underneath of your shoulder and spin your left hand back. We'll do the other side. So this time, spin your right hand towards your left elbow. Draw the left heel towards your bum and reach back with your left hand. Grab the foot, and if you wish, stretch the left quad and bring the right foot towards your bum, spinning your fingertips forward. Take your gaze forward. We'll take one more inhale and exhale. Release the foot, lower it back to the mat and come back into your Sphinx pose. We'll take one more breath here. Really broaden across the collarbone, open the chest. And exhale, spin your hands in, elbows out, and bring your forehead to the mat. From here, I want you to press the top of the left foot into the mat and lift the right foot up. Hold and lower back down. We'll do the other side, so press the top of the right foot into the mat and lift the left leg up. Hold and drop it back down. Together now, we'll lift both feet, so press your pubic bone gently into the mat, lift your navel point away, and we'll lift, squeeze, 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 and lower back down. Take a moment here. You can sway your hips side to side if that feels good. And then from here, come back to your hands, press up onto your knees and back into child's pose. You can separate your knees here. Glide back. Bring your forehead to the mat, hands reaching forward. Take a moment. You can take both your hands over to the right now, getting a nice stretch on the left side body. Back to center, and then take your fingertips over to the left, stretching the right side of your body. Back to center, and if you wish, come up onto fingertips. Try and drop your your armpits, towards the mat. And when you're ready, press back up and come into tabletop once again. So from tabletop, I want you to once again step back into plank pose. From plank, send your sit bones towards the sky. Bend your knees for downward facing dog. Take a moment to pedal through your feet here. It's the first down dog of the class. So once again, bend the knees, sit bones towards the sky. I want you to wrap your armpits towards the midline and press into the thumb and forefinger side of the hand. Strong and stable in the shoulders. Shoot forward now into plank, shoulders over wrists. Drop your knees to the mat and step your right foot between your hands. Press the top of the left foot into the mat, and from this nice deep fold in the hips, we're going to inhale and reach the arms up alongside your ears. From here, I want you to hook your thumbs together and try and pull the hands apart. You should feel a broadening across the shoulders. We'll take an inhale here and exhale. One more inhale. As you exhale, sweep your hands back to the mat and frame your foot. Come up onto the ball of your left foot and step back into plank. Lower your knees and step your left foot between your hands. We'll do the other side. Press the top of the right foot into the mat. And when you're ready, from this deep fold in the left hip crease, we're going to peel our chest up, arms alongside your ears. Hook the thumbs once again and try and draw the hands apart, broadening across the shoulders. One more inhale and exhale. Inhale once again, and as you exhale, sweep your hands back to the mat, frame your foot, and step back into plank. From plank, send your sit bones towards the sky, come back into down dog. We'll stay here very briefly. Take an inhale and exhale, come forward into plank and lower your knees back to the mat. Step your right foot between your hands once again. Press the top of the left foot onto the mat and inhale, lift up, arms alongside your ears. This time, bring your hands to touch, and as you inhale, lift the chest, bend the elbows for this little shark fin variation. Feel the stretch along the triceps. We'll take an inhale and exhale. Inhale now and lift your hands back up alongside your ears. And exhale, lower your hands to the mat. Reframe the front foot. And once again, step back to plank. From plank, lower to your knees and step your left foot between your hands. Other side. So press the top of your right foot into the mat. Inhale, lift up, arms alongside your ears. And exhale, palms touch, bend the elbows and lift the chest. Breathe here. One more inhale and exhale. Inhale, re-extend your arms alongside your ears. And exhale, sweep your hands back to the mat, frame your foot and step back into plank. From plank, press back to down dog, sit bones towards the sky. Take one more moment here in down dog. And lower down to your knees. From here, I want you to sit back on your heels. And from here, we're going to inhale, lift our arms up alongside your ears. And once again, exhale, palms touch, bend your elbows and lift your chest. You can stay right here, take this variation, or you can follow along and we will come into puppy pose. So, alternatively, I want you to bring your knees underneath of your hips. And from this kind of tabletop position, we're just gonna walk our hands forward towards the edges of the mat. And when you're ready, we're just gonna try and slowly and gently lower the chest towards the mat. Really press into the hands, fingers spread nice and wide. And try and imagine lowering your chest closer to the mat, melting your heart down. You can take your gaze forward, lifting the chin, opening up the shoulders. We'll take one more inhale and exhale. Melt a little deeper. Everybody now, press back up, walk your hands in, and whatever variation you took, sit back on your heels. I will turn to face you. From here, we're going to inhale, lift the arms up alongside your ears, and exhale, lower your left fingers onto the mat and reach your right fingers up and over, creating a big C shape and stretching the right side body. Take your gaze towards the sky and come back through center. Lower your right fingers to the mat. We'll do the other side. So inhale, left fingers towards the sky. And exhale, reach it up and over, stretching the left side of the body. Inhale, back through center. And exhale, bring your fingers to the mat. From here, I want you to inhale, arms up alongside your ears, and exhale, palms touch, draw them down the center line to your heart center, your chest. Take your right hand now and swim it over your left, across your arm, and reach around your back and give yourself a hug. You can tuck the tailbone here and hollow out the front body. Really feel into the shape. Inhale, open back up, hands back to center. We'll do the other side. So this time the right hand swims on top, or the left hand, pardon me, swims on top of the right. Reach back and around and give yourself a big hug. Tucking your chin, hollowing out the front body. Inhale now, open back up, hands back to heart center. From here, we're going to roll over the hips and send the feet forward. So the soles of your feet on the mat, knees bent. Grab around the knees and sit up nice and tall. As you inhale and exhale, I want you to once again just refold in on yourself. You can bring your hands to your feet and your forehead in between your knees. Opening up and stretching the back. Folding in on yourself. Take one more inhale here. And exhale. As you inhale, now lift back up. Grab behind your knees or thighs and slowly lower down onto your back. Extend your left leg straight and tuck your right knee into your chest. Give yourself a little stretch here, pulling your knee towards your chest. And from here, I want you to take your left hand to the outside of your right knee, take your right arm out to the side, and draw that right knee towards the left side of the mat. Take your gaze to the right. Twisting here, getting a nice stretch of the right hip. We'll take another moment. Another breath. As you inhale, now come back up through center. Pull your knees into your chest. Massage your lower back on the floor. And we'll do the other side. So extend your right leg out straight now. Hug your left knee into your chest and then grab your knee with your right hand. Left arm extends out to the side and draw your left knee towards the right side and your gaze towards the left. Twisting here. Breathing nice and steady. We'll take one more breath. Inhale now, come back through center, and once again, take your knees in, give yourself a little hug. Send your feet towards the sky and press your heels towards the sky, arms alongside your hips. Draw your heels now towards your bum, and we will start to move dynamically just to neutralize the spine. So as you inhale, I want you to send your heels towards the sky and simultaneously extend your arms up alongside your ears. Exhale now, draw your heels back to your bum and lower your arms back alongside your hips. We'll do it 2 more times. So inhale, heels to the sky, arms alongside ears. And exhale, bend your knees, lower your arms. Last time, heels to the sky, arms alongside your ears. And exhale, heels towards your bum and arms alongside your hips. Last time, we're just gonna take our knees into the chest, big hug. You can bring your forehead towards your knees. Release it and send your feet to the corners of the mat. Get ready for our final resting pose. Arms alongside your hips, palms facing up. Now is your opportunity to shuffle your arms or legs however you need to come into your comfortable final resting position. And we'll just take a couple of breaths here together. So nice, smooth and steady inhalations. Smooth, steady exhalations. Feel your muscles and any tension that you had in your body, in your back or your shoulders. Feel it start to melt away. Take a final steady inhale here. And exhale. Start to move your fingers and your toes. And when you're ready, roll over to one side and come into a fetal position. With your top hand, I want you to press up back to a seat. This is a really beautiful place to take a meditation if you have the time for that today. I will leave it here, and I want to thank you for joining me today for class. I hope this helped, and I hope you feel enlivened and ready to start your day, or you feel the tensions unwound from the day if you're practicing this in the afternoon. I wish you all the best, and I hope that you join me again here on the mat. Thank you.